Hello, my Aquariuses, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And I am Debbie. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be reading from April 28th to and through May 5th, which is a full moon. Now, I always tell you that these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Also, I've done an overview, Ready to Let Go, which talks a little bit more about the full moon and the planetary aspects, what's going on. And I also do an overview reading. Now, I forgot in that full moon, in that overview, to pull from my Moonology, the full moon in Scorpio. Remember, release, relinquish, and request. It's time to release negativity. So let's see what we're going to do and what's going to happen and how we're going to do that. So let's see, for my Aquariuses, what do we want to say? Yeah, that full moon will have very intense energies, and your Pluto, Pluto does have a very strong connection with Scorpio, and I think, are you opposing it or are you squaring it? I can't remember. Pluto. I can't remember, but it is a very strong, let's shake things up. Let's shake things up, especially my Aquariuses. I feel like you're the ones doing the shake up. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what else do you have? What do you want to say to our Aquarians? What else? What do they need to know? Here we go. Think things through. Think things through. Try not to be reactive. Don't overreact. Think things through. Just because there is this emotional pull with this full moon. Okay, let's see what we've got going. Anyway, this one is reversed. Let's see. First one, and this means that it's really stronger energy. Well, it's the Two of Earth. The Two of Earth. So the two has crossroads choices coming together. What do I want to do? Partnering. Earth energy is the Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We're in Taurus season right now. Uranus and Taurus. Things kind of get a little bit shaken up at that time. Money, job, career, very tangible energy here. Virgo energy. The Two of Earth has a lot going on, and it's kind of like, am I coming? Am I going? I'm trying to keep all my balls juggled in the air. I'm trying to, think of back in the day, you would, when somebody would come out, a carnival act or something like that, they had their plates spinning, they were juggling, they had more than one thing going on. That's kind of the energies for this week for you. There's so much going on that it's hard to stay grounded. It's hard to keep balanced, okay? But again, what I was saying before, you need to try. Just try. It doesn't mean that you're going to be perfect. It doesn't mean that you're going to get it all get it all done. It just feels like it's just like the energies are just trying to keep you off your game, keep you off your balance, okay? And part of that, so, if you go into it and know that, in some ways, my Aquarians, you can just kind of laugh that off. If you take things too seriously, things could rub you the wrong way. Okay, so here we go. The Two of Earth, too much going on at once. The need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. So laugh during this week. If you say, oh, I must have had a senior moment. Oh, just kind of don't know where just didn't figure that out. And just kind of laugh that off a little bit. Don't take yourself so seriously this week. Oh, well, that's what happens. Life happens. Okay. Next card is the Emperor. So the Emperor comes out. Now this is Archangel Michael. Michael is the warrior angel, the defending angel. A lot of blue. Wear a lot of blue this week, Aquarius, if you're good and if blue is a good color for you. Light some blue candles also. So because Michael will help you through a lot of stuff. How's that? The Emperor, major arcana, there's a lot of masculine divine energy with the Emperor. The Emperor is about, and actually the whole Emperor card is about organization, leadership, stability. Making, kind of like if you're somebody that's good at keeping a calendar, keep your calendar. If you're somebody that's good at writing things down, write things down. Because like I said, there's so much going on here. Now also too, I'm kind of getting with the Emperor vibe and with just how busy this week seems to be, it feels to me, is that, this is a good time that if you have a meeting, okay, take notes. I kind of get this, and I actually, while I do not like to journal, when I was in business, I did take good notes. Not enough that I would want to write them up, but I did take good notes. So take good notes, and then you may want to be the one, my Aquarians, that does submit the minutes, okay? That does submit does the email to say, hey, this is what we were all talking about. Did I miss anything? Okay? So there is, even though there's a lot going on, this Emperor comes, and I really get this good, this like really pushing me to say, take notes, write, I don't necessarily like minutes, so don't do the minutes, put that aside. But you may want to make that really good email and say, this is what I understand, is this correct? Okay, there's something so somebody out there, it's like, did I get it all? Did I miss anything? Because it feels like you can go back and then say, hey, I asked you about this. I talked to you about this. You said I got it all, okay? Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. So between the two of this should be good. This should be good with this. Okay, next card. 7 of Fire. Okay, so we have the 2, 4, and 7. Oh, excuse me. 7 of Fire. 7 is that divine number. Okay, 7 is that divine number, the divine umbrella, the divine guidance. Fire is our Aries, which remember Jupiter is in Aries, so it's a very good, plentiful type of energy. But Jupiter will be transitioning into into Taurus later on in the month of May. It's also Leo and Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very determined. So you have a 2, 4, 7, 7, 4, 2. So there is a protection. There is something going over that's like covering you during this time. And remember, I was telling you, make sure you take good notes. Make sure you follow up with that email. Make sure you kind of say, this is what I heard. Did I miss anything? Because the 7 of Fire has this strength. The 7 of Fire is basically you getting up, somebody trying to get into your face and you not backing down. Okay, so something going on this week where it's like you not backing down, saying, hey, I asked you, was this what you wanted? I wrote you an email, was this what you wanted? It's kind of covering your back, covering your backside in its own way. Something going on with that. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. Okay, so interesting even with that too. Like I said, you get through it, and it's not a week to be afraid of. In fact, it's a week to stand up and be very tall and very strong in. But there's a lot, whatever it is. I just feel like you're spinning the plates, you're juggling, you're almost on one of those unicycles. You're just doing so much. It's so much. So one of the things I can kind of help you with is, like I said, stay organized, write things down in your calendar, put on all the alerts. If you take really good notes, follow up with emails, send them out and saying, this is what I heard, did I miss anything, things like that. And then you're in a good place. You can stay strong and you can stand up and say, hey, this is what I heard. Or somebody says that, oh, wait a minute, let me look at my notes. No, you did not say that. And, you could have missed something, yes, but you'll be able to say, no, in fact, you said the opposite of that. Okay? I don't know what, I had that a lot in my business world, and it's covering your butt, okay? Cover your butt this week. It's a good week to cover your butt. How's that? Here we go. John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. What do you have for our Aquarians? But you're in a good place to do that too, so don't be afraid. Let me see. Here we go. My nose is running now, so after sneezing, here we go. Okay, so now, don't be afraid of this card either. This is heartache and loss. This is the 3 of air. Air is your energy. This is that one where it's the heart with all those swords in it. This is basically letting something go, letting the past go. There is, there's no reason to hold on to this. The heartache and loss is over with. It's over with, and now you have to acknowledge it. You have to live with it, and now you have to move on from it. So whatever this is, there could be a sense, and again, I see you getting through it really well, but you may feel a little betrayed. You may feel a little like, hey, what did I do? Why did you do this type of thing? You have a 3, which is a celebration. So, 3s have really good energy to it. So when you see this card, it's like, how do these connect? It's a celebration, it's a creation, and it's also the power of 3. Something more happens with this, okay? Something, you make some changes. Remember, defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. It may hurt, and you might have to mourn a little bit afterwards, but you come out that much stronger, okay? And, I don't like to give that. I don't like to give anything, I like things to be happy, but you know what? You got to give what you got to give with this. And I am getting the heartache and loss. The other thing about this is when I go to my other cards and we have the 3 of air, the 3 of swords, it's also release the past, let go, stop holding on to something that was hurtful, stop holding on to something that caused you pain, and move on. You've got good energy. Things are happening for you. This Pluto in Aquarius may feel really weird, but there's a lot of work to do in Pluto in Aquarius, but there's a lot of change that happens with Pluto in Aquarius too. So let's go on in here. Let's see what inspirational words from our fairies and angels do we have for our Aquariuses. What do we have for our Aquariuses? Here we go. Here we are. Cherry Blossom Fairy. She's a sweet little girl. She's a sweetheart. Cherry Blossom Fairy. Look after your life in the same way you would care for a fruit tree. Allow others in to help and nourish you. So you don't be by yourself. Don't go through this yourself. Okay, my Aquarians? Don't isolate yourself. All right, here we go. And that, a lot of times, you want to just enjoy the fruit tree. You want to prune it. You want to take care of it, water it, do all the things. If it's a certain fruit trees need to have a mate, then get it a mate. Okay, let's see what we have here. Crystal or energy. What crystal or energy do we have for our Aquarians? Here we are. Reversed earth. Ground yourself. Get outside if you can. Put your feet in the in the earth. Believe me, there's so much out there that talks about grounding and how that just changes your outlook. Go hug a tree if you need to. Abundance, fertility, harvesting, logic. And we are in Taurus season, which is that earth season. Okay, so, oops. Put our moon. It's time to release negativity. And let's see what else we have for our Aquariuses. What else? Moon energy for our Aquariuses. What do we want to tell our Aquariuses regarding the moon energy? Here we go. Okay. Okay, it's a disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. Release. So that is something to release also. Disseminating moon. I learn more about the moon with these cards. Anyway, my Aquariuses, stand tall, do not be afraid. You've got this. Busy, busy, busy. Cover your butt. Cover your butt. Take your notes. Okay? Okay. So my Aquarians, do me that favor by liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on the bell for notifications. You help keep me on air. As always, my Aquarians, oh, and if you're on Rumble, rumble me. As always, my Aquarians, my Aquariuses, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.